Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get started. Please remember to hit that subscribe, like, and notification button so you don't miss when information like this comes out. And let's get into it today because I want to talk about the war in Ukraine. Okay, we already know that Ukraine was illegally invaded during the Biden administration, and that Biden and the United States and NATO were putting all their support behind Ukraine and basically beating Putin back at every turn. It wasn't until the coward in chief, Cadet Bonespurs, took office and stopped sending support to Ukraine. Now they're being driven out of their land. They're being asked to give up part of their land that Russia does not even hold. And most importantly, NATO countries are still throwing their support behind Ukraine. And hopefully that will be enough to deter Putin and this illegal invasion of Ukraine. Now, again, I'm not a treaty kind of guy or foreign affairs or however you want to put it. But, let's just take a step back and think that one of our allies, one of our friends, the country of Ukraine, is under attack. They were unprovoked attack that Russia did. They did nothing to Russia to start this war. That's something Putin wants to do because he's an asshole. So all we have to do is look at appeasement during Neville Chamberlain in World War II, where when Hitler invaded and the Prime Minister of Great Britain said, look, we don't want war. Whatever you have, you keep. Just stop the aggression. And Hitler said, okay. And all he did was use that time, a very short period of time, to regroup, reassess, and launch his big invasion in World War II, making Neville Chamberlain look like an idiot. And that's what, this moron, the mango moron, is trying to do with Zelensky, telling him to just give up his land. I mean, let me ask you, any American out there listening, okay, what piece of the United States are you willing to give up, besides Florida? I'm just kidding. But what piece of the United States would you be willing to give up if we were invaded? If any, or would you say, hell no, that's ours. We fight to the end to kick everybody out. All right, but you're asking Zelensky to give up. It's hypocrisy. Again, it's supporting Putin. I believe that a lot of these guys are Russian assets already, and they are destroying the United States from within. So I think the last-ditch effort that we have are the midterms next year. And that if we want sanity back in this country and some credibility restored to the United States, that we elect enough members to the House of Representatives to impeach Cadet Bonespurs and elect enough senators that will vote to convict and remove him from office. He can never run again because you can only be elected twice. So we never have to worry about him again. That is the last-ditch effort, and if the case on birthright citizenship goes into effect, then we really don't stand a chance of having any country, and there will be no vote, and we're going to be stuck with what we have, and this cancer on the world, which is called MAGA, led by, the Tangerine Terror. So, enough is enough. Let's call our members of Congress, members of the House of Representatives and the Senate in the United States and Washington, D.C., and tell them to support Ukraine's efforts to defend itself and repel Ukrainian invaders or Russian invaders out of their country. I'm Gene. Those are my thoughts. You know, be kind to one another. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. Appeasement is not the way I want to be treated. And I'm sure it's not the way you want to be treated. So thank you for hanging with Uncle. Until next time, take care, everyone.